If you've gone on to Bitcoin.com and downloaded a wallet and bought some Bitcoin, or simply bought Bitcoin or any other type of cryptocurrency, now is the time to go onto the Bitcoin.com exchange. So what you're going to want to do if you're not there is go to Bitcoin.com and then just click right here where it says exchange. And here we are on the exchange. So I have already created myself an account. You're going to have to do the same thing in order to get here to the exchange, or at least to trade on the exchange. Creating an account is fairly straightforward. If you need help with that, I actually have another video that explains how to do that. So go ahead and look at the CloudCoin account or YouTube page, and you'll be able to find that. So here is the exchange. What I'm going to do first here is I'm going to show you these tabs. You'll see right here, BTC is means Bitcoin, BCH is Bitcoin Cash, USDT is a token that mirrors a US dollar. So if you have one USDT token, you basically have one US dollar. And this one is Ethereum. So let's go right here to Bitcoin. And we've got all of these other tokens listed. And if I, for example, if I click on Ethereum, you'll see that this chart here changed, but also these two panels changed. It says buy Ethereum. This one says sell Ethereum. So because we have this highlighted or selected under Bitcoin, this is the pair that we're going to deal with. So right here in this section, we find buy Ethereum. And we can buy Ethereum with the Bitcoin that we have. So in order to get some Bitcoin or get any other type of currency or cryptocurrency, we can go here to deposit, and for example, let's say we want to buy Bitcoin, then we will go here to Bitcoin Core. You could go to one of these other ones as well if you want to buy those instead. And then we're going to go to deposit because we want to deposit Bitcoin into our account. Well, we don't have any Bitcoin to deposit into our account. If we had a wallet where we had some Bitcoin, we could copy this address and tell it to send us the Bitcoin here to this address. But you can also get Bitcoin right here. This is actually a pretty good way of getting Bitcoin. You simply go here, and it'll give you the instructions of what to do, and then in about a half hour or so, you'll be able to get Bitcoin into your account, and then it will show up right here. So instead of 0, you'll have however much Bitcoin you purchased, and then you will simply click this arrow here, and you'll put in the you can put in the total amount of Bitcoin that you have, and then you hit transfer, and then it will simply transfer the amount you have here in the main account to your trading account. So you'll have the new amount right here reflected in your trading account. Then you can go back to the exchange. So let's go here. And the Bitcoin that you have, so let me, I don't want Ethereum selected. I'm going to go to the top, BTC/USDT. And it will show right here, BTC, Bitcoin. It'll show how much you have. Right now I have 0.04, etc. in my Bitcoin trading account. I also have 2.2703 in my USDT account. So I can use this Bitcoin to trade for other tokens. Let's click on this one again. Let's say I want some Ethereum. Well, what I'm going to do is I will click this tab here, Market, and I will say I want 0.001 Ethereum. And it tells me, oh, well, that will cost about this much Bitcoin, because it's automatically going to try to give me the best trading price or the best going rate. And so I can hit, let's go ahead and do that. I'll hit buy market. Your buy market order was placed. And we'll see down here active orders. Well, we have no active orders, but why isn't that active? Well, I think it's not active because it was filled really quick, or otherwise it was executed and we got our Ethereum. Let's go over here to the ones that are filled. And look at that. It says executed, total amount, 0.0010 out of 0.0010 at this average price. And we'll see that reflected up here. If we scroll up, we'll see, look at the Ethereum that we have, 0.001. And that was subtracted from the Bitcoin that we traded. So now we have Ethereum. Now also, let's look at this. The latest trade was us right here. Well, not anymore. It went down, but this shows all the trades that are being made. And right here, this is important to look at as well, because this shows all the people that are buying Ethereum with Bitcoin, and this shows all the people that are selling Ethereum with Bitcoin. So imagine you're at an auction, and there's only one thing up being auctioned, and that is Ethereum. Well, there might be someone will say, I've got one Ethereum going for this price, any bidders? And then people will put up their bids. That's basically what's happening here. We've got all these people on this side saying, I'll take an Ethereum for 0.0, well, let's go down here, 0.031187. And another person says, well, I'll beat that by, point this, and it's constantly changing because we've got all these people trying to get the best price when they buy it and the best price when they try to sell it. And so that causes an equilibrium, and it will give you the best price, like we did with the market. It will automatically try to grab the best price that someone's currently trying to sell. So, but let's look at it a little more in depth, and I'm going to do that by going over here to USDT, and I'm going to scroll down to, we're going to find, where's it at? Right here, CloudCoin. And really quick, I'm going to tell you what volume is. The volume is the total amount of that specific currency, for example, Bitcoin, that has traded in that during that day. So 21,651 Bitcoins have been traded, or the amount worth of Bitcoin has been traded during the day so far, which is a huge amount. Each Bitcoin is worth around $13,000 right now. So you'd have to do 2,100, 650 or 641 times $13,000, and that is a huge volume. If we go down here, we'll see that we have small volumes. But again, I'm going to click here on CloudCoin, and then we'll look and see that now things have changed by CCE. It actually stands for CloudCoin Ethereum, but it's CloudCoin nonetheless, and you can buy CloudCoin in terms of USDT. So if I wanted to buy one CloudCoin, it would say, well, it'll cost me this much. So let's go ahead and put in the market order and filled, and you'll see that I made a lot of these orders already, but it was filled 1 of 1 for this price, about a bit under a penny was the price for that. And what we're going to do here is look at this area right here. You'll see that I bought one CloudCoin, and automatically it gave me this price. And you'll see that this price reflects this one right here. It is the cheapest asking price, meaning that there's one person. This person here is willing to sell for the cheapest. These other people, they're willing to sell for a bit more, a bit more, a bit more, and it keeps going. So, and they are willing to well, they have an order, a sell order of 298. That means they're willing to sell 298 at that specific price. So I only bought one, and let's buy it. Let's buy one more, and you'll see what happens to the amount. It says it was filled, and it went down by 297. So, so I could buy all of them if I wanted to. In fact, I could click on this, and it auto-populates all 297, and it'll say how much I'm going to pay, about 2.36 in USDT. So you'll notice these aren't just moving all of the time because there's not as much volume. So people aren't, they're not as enthusiastic about buying and selling this token as they are something like Bitcoin. I want to also look over here at the chart, and what you'll notice is that we've got these points of data. If we go back, we can go back to October 13th, and you'll see that on the top of the bar here, well, the top where these things go, these points of data, it shows where the price was at. Right way up here on this day, this was all the way at 0.0095 875. That means it was just a tiny bit less than 1 penny. That's what it was valued at. And then you'll see that it went down from there. And then all of a sudden we had a big spike, another big spike, and it looks like it's going up a bit here. The reason that you see these bigger boxes and then just the lines here kind of going up and this one going down is because this shows that this was the lowest point that CloudCoin was at for the day, and this is the highest that it got. So that is a huge spread. Now, the reason that we have these larger boxes inside is because where the box begins, that means that that's where the price for the day began. And up here is where the price ended. Now, that's if it's green. If it's red, it means that the price began at the top and it ended at the bottom. So when we go to the next day here, it started here and that went up. And then today we start here and it's gone down just a little bit, but it has this huge swing. So again, there's this potential for this thing to go way up. Now, what I want to tell you, and you'll get this kind of thing a lot from people with new tokens, but the Bitcoin.com exchange is the first exchange that is buying and selling, or that has CloudCoin on their platform. CloudCoin is without a doubt, and many others will say this, great things about other tokens, but this is the absolute truth that CloudCoin is superior to all blockchain tokens. In fact, this is the first non-blockchain token available. What it can do is it can make transactions without any fees. That is absolutely unheard of. Not only that, but transactions are almost instant, whereas blockchain tokens can take days for the transaction to complete. This is simply unbelievable and unprecedented, to say the least. So, and let me just add that it's also, even with the advent of quantum computers, this is by far more secure than any blockchain token out there. Even quantum computers can't hack it. So again, it's just absolutely unbelievable. It is absolutely no joke. Go take a look for yourself. Cloudcoin.global is where you'll want to look. Go ahead and look at the other videos as well from Cloudcoin's YouTube page. But again, you're not going to see the Cloudcoin token this low for very long. So you're going to want to get here onto the exchange and start buying and selling. And let me add just one more thing here. I don't want this video to be too scattered, but I will give you a little bit of information about these tabs here. Well, maybe just the limit tab, and that is that I can actually, instead of using market and just buying what is currently, or the best ask price, which is 0.0079, I can try to sell for, or try to buy for a bit lower than that. Let's say that we say, you know what, I'm willing to buy, but maybe not for that much. How about for 0.0078? Well, this person is already offering that. Well, let me try this. I could try 0.0078. Let me see here. 9. And then I can say, I'm willing to sell 1,000 worth. And actually, no, we'll just say, say 10, because right now I only have little over $2 worth of the USDT. But now I'm going to hit buy limit, and the order has been placed. And this is my order right here. I'm the very top, meaning I have the best bid out there, meaning that I'm willing to pay the most money in terms of USDT than anyone else, because everyone else is saying, I want this much. Well, I'm willing to pay even more than this last person, especially more than these people down here. But I only want to buy 10. So at any time here, we'll look at active orders. This is the active order that we have. At any point here, this may get filled, and it'll just disappear, meaning someone grabbed it and they bought it. And then this will disappear as well. We know that this one is mine because I have a little green dot here. These are also mine, and they're associated with these three. So, I could have put in 1,000, and then we would have just like this 1,000. And if someone looks at this and says, "Oh, you know, I do want to buy some of this, but I only want to buy like 500," well, then 500 would appear here, and it would say that it would tell me that the order is partially filled, which is fine, and then it'll just wait until someone else comes and buys the other 500 or another partial amount until it's totally filled. So that's how that works. And then also with this, it says good till cancel. That means that when we set that order or make that order, it'll just last here, you know, forever until it's filled, and maybe it'll never be filled, and then it just sits there forever until you cancel it here. But you also have other options like immediate or cancel. It means that you can when you hit buy limit and you have it on immediate or cancel, that means if someone doesn't buy it immediately, it gets canceled. This thing just goes away on its own. You can do fill or kill. That means that if someone wants to put $500 out of 1,000 into this, they only want 500. They can't do it. Either they have to give me 1,000, or they can't do it all, or do it at all. And yeah. And then this one will keep it. We'll keep your order pending or going for the day, and this one you can set how long you want it to go until it's just canceled. So anyway, that's the tutorial. Thank you for watching. Again, definitely go to cloudcoin.global. Reach out to us. We want everyone to be a part of this. I honestly believe that without a doubt, this will revolutionize not just the financial industry, but everything about technology, and frankly, everything about your life and my life and the world. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.